Good evening and welcome to the news. 27 principal secretaries and other high-ranking government officials have started an executive leadership course at the Guy Morel Institute. The program is being facilitated by officials from the United Arab Emirates and is expected to span over 4 months, with sessions to be held in person, online, and visits in the UAE. The two countries signed an agreement last year to allow for this program to take place. South African Minister for Education, Matsi Angelina Motshega, is in Seychelles for a 3-day visit. She is accompanied by a few officials. Today, they met with the Minister for Education, Dr. Justin Valentin. During her visit, Mrs. Motshega also met the Executive Director of the Institute for Early Childhood Care and Development, ICD, Shirley Shopi. Mrs. Shopi shared the history of ICD, its accomplishments and challenges during the years. The South African minister said she and other members of her delegation are in the country to seek advice on Seychelles' successes in early childhood development. She said Seychelles is 3 times ahead of South Africa in this area. Tomorrow, Mrs. Motshega will attend the inauguration of a Center for the Institute of Early Childhood Care and Development at the Eden Blue Hotel on Eden Island.
What I've learned, indeed, it's what makes them succeed. It's because of very solid foundations which have been thought through properly in terms of policies, in terms of management, in terms of mobilizations of both resources and people, the parents, the teachers. And that's what I think I've also learned. But also the process driven from outside. And actually what makes them even also to be recognized internationally as a very successful system. I mean, we just confirms all those things that have made them successful, but also how they collaborate with international bodies to really get lessons or to collaborate with other countries. So it's been a very helpful interaction, which confirms the correctness of our request to our president that we want to undertake a study visit. So for us, it was really more of a study visit. And we've, just within this short period, and the conversations that I've had with the minister, have learned a lot and highly appreciate the partnership.
Teachers and other partners involved in early childhood care and education learned more about playful and phenomenon-led learning and teaching in early childhood education. This was during a short seminar on strategies for impactful early learning, which took place at the Institute of Teacher Education Auditorium this morning. The seminar was facilitated by a Finnish expert in early childhood care and education, Dr. Joona Kangas from the University of Helsinki. Dr. Kangas is also a member of the newly appointed board of governors of the Institute of Early Childhood Care and Development, Category 2 Center under the auspices of UNESCO.
Yes, I think also with the center, we will be kind of addressing these questions of the future skills, because we don't know what the future will be. We can only predict, and that's the crucial question in education, that even the teachers don't know where they are preparing or for what they are preparing the children. They have to do it anyway. So with the research-based understanding and also the developing education system, we can bring the learning closer to the real environment, and also give the teachers the permission to say to children that I don't know yet, but what if we just find out together, which is the first premise of learning, that it's shared process, and it's not only remembering the knowledge that you have learned before, but it's also kind of creating, restructuring, and constructing new knowledge in the learning process. The Finnish government decided 2014 that it should be the base of all the education, starting from toddlers, 0-year-olds, until up to the higher education. So the transversal competencies are part of our curricula. Each of the pieces of curriculum, we are using the whole system, and it kind of gives more value to these kind of practical professional skills and this kind of understanding and active learning, and not only making learning like remembering what somebody else have already found out.
The Minister for Tourism, Sylvester Radigon, has called on all players in the tourism sector to push for a sustainable Seychelles. Minister Radigon was speaking at the launching of the new destination brand Sustainable Seychelles. A new logo was also unveiled. The ceremony took place at the Wildflower Cafe in the Botanical Garden.
The Sustainable Seychelles brand is not just any ordinary program. It is our commitment to preserving what makes Seychelles extraordinary. It is a mission, a call to action, a dedication to responsible tourism, to sustainability, and a promise to protect all that makes our island unique. Above all, it is a mission that calls for unity within our tourism industry. As we embark on this journey together, I implore all of us to recognize the value that each one of us brings to the table. The sustainable practices we champion, the pristine environments we preserve, and the rich culture we celebrate are a testament to the Seychelles spirit, and they are deserving of much pride.
We've come to the end of this news summary. Thank you for watching.